If you are a tarot reader, an energy healer, or you make spiritual products, I wanted to make this video just for you. What's up, witches? It's Allie, aka BronxWitch here, and many of you have been following my journey up until now, but if you are new around here, then you might not know that I am the CEO and founder of BronxWitch HeadQuarters, the Bronx's only metaphysical shop and workshare space. I'm also the creator of Better Witch Coaching, my coaching platform where I help baby witches become better witches. And I've been growing these businesses for the last 5 years. Our physical location here in the Bronx is going to turn 3 this year in October. And it's been quite a journey for me. Mostly because I never started out thinking that I was going to be an entrepreneur or a small business owner. I spent most of my life preparing for a career in law. I was an academic kid working really, really hard, and I worked my way all the way up to 2 years at the George Washington University Law School. And I made a decision after those first 2 years to leave law school and follow a different path that involved getting married and going into hospitality in New York City. I was a bartender for a while and then bar manager. And it wasn't until about 2019 when my magic and my spirituality kind of came totally crashing into my business and my lifestyle and how I support myself. For the longest time, I never really thought that the two could go together. I've been a witch since I was 12, or at least I started that journey when I was 12. I self-dedicated as a Wiccan when I was about 14, picked up my first tarot deck when I was 15, became a certified Reiki healer in 2019. These were always things that I did, on the side for friends, for family, and of course for myself. And I don't think it ever occurred to me that it would be, or even could be, something that I would do for a living. I certainly didn't think that it was something that I could, leave a full-time career in hospitality in exchange for. So everything that has happened in the last 5 years has truly been divinely led, spiritually inspired, and a result of me having the opportunity when the pandemic hit to get really serious about my craft. The last 5 years have been an incredible uphill journey because I wasn't really ready for it. So I have had to give myself a complete crash course in business, in entrepreneurship, in self-employment. And I've had to do all of that with no savings, no funding, no, wealthy family member to help me out or business savvy partner to educate me along the way. I really had to take the bull by the horns. Yeah, I had to take the bull by the horns myself and say, I know that this is my purpose. I see that now, I understand that. And if I'm going to walk in my purpose, then I owe it to myself to get the education, get the mentorship, get the funding that I need in order to do that. The fact that I wasn't born with those things and wasn't given those things was not an excuse, first of all, and it wasn't going to hold me back. It's been a very difficult journey. I think I've slept, probably the least amount I've ever slept in my life, including in my law school days, because I've had to run the shop full time while also simultaneously educating myself on how to be an entrepreneur full time. So I have multiple full-time jobs all happening at once, but it's been worth it. And I wake up every day knowing that I'm doing what I came here to do. And it sounds really cliche and corny, I'm sure, but even when I am absolutely exhausted, running on fumes, I can barely get myself out of bed, knowing that I'm going to go help more people step into their path as witches, become confident, become capable, and be able to shift the energy in their lives and the lives of others through their craft. I get up. It makes me get up. So yeah, I'm in another state of level up, I guess, going from being purpose driven to being passion driven. And you guys have been here every step of the way. My YouTube is something I created at the very start of BronxWitch. It's one of the first things that I did back in 2019. And so if you've been subscribed to this channel ever since then, you've literally been here every step of the way and been able to watch this evolution. And I pray that what you have taken away from this journey is how much I care about what I do, how much I care about each of you and every witch that comes into the community, and how much I genuinely want to make a positive impact on the lives of everybody who is here. So I love helping witches to become witches. That is definitely why I am here on earth. It's why I've come here. But I can't explain how excited I get when I help one of those witches put together a practice or a business that they can live off of and thrive off of. And I didn't know that. I certainly didn't know that 5 years ago. I was like, yes, I want to help witches become better witches. That's what I want to do. I have 25 years into this journey, and I don't want the next witch to spend 25 years getting to where I am. So I knew that, but I didn't know that it would lead me to a place where helping witches step into their callings professionally would be something that I would get so pumped up about. So this is new and exciting for me. And over the last year and a half or so, I've been offering spiritual business coaching sessions to other practitioners just to help guide people, teach them what I know, help them with the basics of forming their businesses and their practices. And in that time, I have become really skilled at that and really, really excited about helping people to do that. I think partly because of how scared and sad and frustrated I have been at times in this process of opening my own business. Practicing witchcraft and learning it never made me feel that way because, my bills weren't dependent on it. My rent wasn't dependent on it. Having a roof over my head wasn't dependent on it. But going into business for myself, the stakes became really, really high. And the fear and the just straight up depression, the anxiety, the uncertainty was way, way, way more in starting this business than anything else I've tried to take on, including practicing the craft. So I think it's because of how many sleepless nights, how many, emotional breakdowns, how many fearful moments I've had as a new small business owner, that it makes me so fulfilled and rewarded when I can take that away or alleviate some of that for the next witch. Everyone who has come to me so far for business coaching is in that position. They don't have a bunch of money in the bank. They don't have wealthy or connected family members. Many of them did not even know 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ago, 6 months ago, that they were going to be stepping into this path. And they really, really, really need someone there to reassure them and motivate them and encourage them and also educate them. So if you don't know already, my shop, BronxWitch HeadQuarters, has an online portal. And in that online portal, we have over 35, I think at this point, classes, virtual on-demand classes on topics ranging from herbalism to crystal healing, to meditation, to candle magic. And those classes aren't just taught by me. They are taught by members of the community who are experienced practitioners and some guest instructors who you might recognize, like Melissa Madara, the former co-owner of Catland Books, or Madame Pamita, the owner of Parlor of Wonders. And I'm incredibly grateful to have created this learning space for witches of all walks of life. And coming to that learning space are classes and coaching programs from me designed for spiritual entrepreneurs and small business owners who are practitioners. I have recently dropped my 21-day challenge, which is a class that involves affirmations, meditations, and action steps to help you take any idea, whether it's entrepreneurial or not, and turn it into a reality within 21 days. It comes with a downloadable, printable journal that I created to help you outline your goals and track your progress. And if you're a spiritual entrepreneur, this is a great place to start because it's going to help you to take that idea that's been sitting in your head forever and actually make action towards turning it into a reality. The next thing that's coming up in the portal is my first spiritual business class. It's called Launching Your Spiritual Enterprise, Crucial Foundations to Lasting Success. And this class is going to give you a blueprint for all of the things that you need to put in place in order to realistically have a business, a magical business, spiritual business that can start really generating the type of revenue you're going to need if you would like to do the work that you do full time. And what's really cool about this class is it's specifically for witches. I'm going to be sharing with you the principles and laws that form not only the basis of my business, but also of my magic. What I have learned in this journey is that the same principles that I apply to casting effective spells can also be used for creating a successful business. And now that I realize that, I want to show that to you because I want you to understand how being a competent spellcaster is really the same thing as being a competent business owner, CEO, and how your magic can literally inform your money making skills and your business creation skills and your business operating skills. So this class is going to be part magic, part mundane. And I'm going to show you how not just any business owner creates a solid foundation for their business, but how a witch creates a solid foundation for their business, because we have other tools that regular people don't, and we should use them not just for finding a romantic partner or getting rid of a noisy neighbor, but for creating something that we can live off of. And then this summer, I'm going to be kicking off my 6-week business intensive, 6 weeks to 6 figures. If you have been in the portal or if you're part of the Coven community, then you probably know that for the last 3 semesters, I have been offering a 6-month program called the Better Witch Magic Intensive. And that intensive is designed to take you from baby witch to better witch in 6 months. We have classes, you have one-on-one coaching with me, you have homework, assignments, and in that process, I really help you to incorporate magic, not just into your everyday, but into the fiber of who you are. And I'm going to be doing the same now for my entrepreneurs. Except this time, we won't be spending 6 months on it. We're going to be spending 6 weeks on it. We're going to really get serious and speed up the trajectory of your business. So if you've been doing readings, you've been trying to get clients or trying to sell the product that you make for a while, and it's been really slow moving, I've designed this intensive to help kick everything into top speed and accelerate that dramatically for you. And all I really need is for you to commit to be dedicated for 6 weeks, coming to class, coming to the coaching sessions, and implementing the things that I am going to share with you. I'm also going to be doing something that I wish someone could have done for me, but it's okay. I'm just grateful that I get to do it for you. I'm going to be introducing you to all of the business professionals that I have worked with over the last few years. I have built a team that is supporting me because as a small business owner, you cannot do it alone. You might be sitting at the head by yourself, but having a business that legitimately is capable of generating 6 figures and really being something that you can support yourself on involves reaching out to professionals, especially if, like me, you are not coming from a business background. So I'm going to introduce you to my attorney. I'm going to introduce you to my business coach, my financial advisor, my accountant. I'm going to introduce you to the social media management platforms and agencies that I've worked with. I'm going to introduce you to the online portal administrator, who is essentially the VA for all things BronxWitch on the internet. I'm going to be introducing you to people who can help support you and take you to the next level of really turning whatever you are doing, quote unquote, on the side to something that you can not only survive on, but thrive on. And I will be helping you to create a foundation for your business that will take you to 6 figures. And we're going to do it in 6 weeks, hence 6 weeks to 6 figures. Everyone who participates in the intensive is going to get 3 free months of membership in the Coven community, so you can share yourself with the 120 or so witches that are already in that space. And you're also going to get 1 free month of membership at BronxWitch HQ. So if you're in the New York area and you need a professional, clean, spiritually aligned space to operate your business out of, I want to give you that. I also want to let you know that I have spiritual business coaching sessions that are available. They're 1 hour long virtual private one-to-ones. You fill out an intake form before we even sit down, so I'm able to do some research and prepare and make sure that I am giving you concrete information that you can then turn around and start executing immediately after you meet with me. And if meeting with me once doesn't seem like it's enough, I have a spiritual business coaching bundle where you can meet with me every week for 6 weeks and we can just work on you. No general classes, no general information, no sharing me with other witches and witchpreneurs. You get me for 6 weeks dedicated to you and your journey. And of course, if you have any questions, you can drop them down below. And probably the best place to start to get all of this information and links to everything, aside from the description box on this video, is going to be bronxwitch.com/coaching. That's my little corner of the BronxWitch HeadQuarters website. And it is where you will see all of my classes, all of my coaching programs, information about all of them, and direct links to check all of them out. So I'm really excited, passionate about this next stage of the things I'm offering to you guys. Thank you for tuning into this video and for watching. And I'm already looking forward to seeing you in some coaching sessions, some classes, or in the business intensive. So Have a great day. I will see you guys in the next video. Blessed be.